Ever dreamt of living in a city in the Northeast, but you're torn between Boston and Portland? Maybe you're wondering which city gives you more home for your money or where your lifestyle might feel like a better fit. Well, today we're putting two cities head-to-head to see what $500,000 gets you in 2025 in Boston, Massachusetts versus Portland, Maine. Spoiler, you'll be surprised by what $500,000 can or can't buy in each. Before we dive into the listings, let's talk about what you're actually getting when you choose between Boston or Portland, not just in terms of housing, but in lifestyle. Let's start with Boston. It's a true big city, home to about 650,000 people, but nearly 5 million when you count the entire metro area. It's fast-paced, crowded, and full of opportunity. You've got world-class hospitals, top universities, professional sports teams, and history on every block. It's one of the most walkable cities in the country, and the public transit system, yes, the T, is actually pretty good by American standards. But all of that comes at a cost. Now let's talk about Portland. This is Maine's largest city, but it has a totally different vibe. The population's around 68,000, more like a neighborhood in Boston than a full city, but don't let the size fool you. Portland punches way above its weight in culture, food, and character. You've got art galleries, indie theaters, craft breweries, and an insanely good food scene for a city this size. It's right in the Cove, so access to the water is everywhere, and you're less than an hour from mountains, beaches, and some incredible hiking. Median home prices here are around $550,000, and while it's not as cheap as it used to be, your dollar stretches further than it would in most Boston zip codes. Two New England cities with totally different flavors, but both with growing housing markets, remote work appeal, and tight inventory. Let's take a look at some homes listed right now in each city, all priced at or below $500,000. This one's a studio on Beacon Hill listed just under $500,000. It's been updated, hardwood floors, modern kitchen, clean bathroom, and it gets decent natural light for a first floor unit. You're right in the heart of the city, walkable to everything, but it's still a studio, so space is limited, and the price per square foot definitely is on the higher side. This Beacon Hill studio is going for just under $500,000. It's small, but the layout makes decent use of the space. There's a separate kitchen, walk-in closet, even a Murphy bed to help open things up. You've got hardwood floors, exposed brick, and a big window that brings in good light. It's close to the State House and public transit, so if you want to live downtown or just have a Boston crash pad, it could work, but it's definitely compact. This studio is located right by MGH and has views of the Charles River. It's compact, but you do get a wall of windows, a private balcony, and even garage parking, plus a 24-hour concierge. It's definitely more about location and lifestyle than space. If you're working in the medical district or want quick access to Beacon Hill and downtown, this one makes sense as long as you're okay with studio living. This next one is near the Harvard Bridge, right between Back Bay and MIT. It's technically a one-bedroom, but there are a couple of extra small rooms that could work for a study or guest space. You're walking distance to both MIT and BU and really close to the T, so commuting downtown or across the river is easy. This one's a one-bedroom on East 7th and Southie, right near H Street. The layout's efficient: open kitchen and living area, in-unit laundry, central AC, and a private back deck. You're a short walk to the beach and East Broadway shops and restaurants, and there's easy access to several MBTA bus routes. It's compact but well located. This South End studio sits on the garden level of a classic row house on East Brookline Street. It's been updated with new appliances and plumbing and has hardwood floors, bow windows, and a walk-in closet. Laundry is shared and right outside the unit, and it's just a couple blocks from Boston Medical Center. This one's a 2-bed, 1-bath condo in Jamaica Plain. It's a bright corner unit with hardwood floors, in-building laundry, and extra storage in the basement. You're close to the Forest Hills and Stony Brook tea stops, plus local shops, restaurants, and green space like Franklin Park and the Arboretum. It also comes with a parking spot, which is a big plus in this area. Okay, so that's what $500,000 gets you in Boston. Now let's see how far $500,000 can go in Portland. First on the list is this 2-bed, 1.5-bath townhouse near Back Cove. It's part of a dog-friendly community with direct access to the Back Cove Trail and right next to Payson Park. So if you're into walking, running, or just being outdoors, this is a solid location. The kitchen's been updated with granite counters and stainless appliances, and there's a private patio out back that looks over a tidal pond. You also get 2 parking spots and access to EV chargers, which is a nice bonus. This one's a 2-bed, 1-bath home in Portland. Single-level living with hardwood floors, a tiled bath, and a washer-dryer hookup. It could use some cosmetic updates, but it's functional as is and has solid bones. You've got a small, level yard with a storage shed, city services, and quick access to I-295. Plus, it's right near Payson Park if you want some green space without leaving the neighborhood. This cape is in Portland's Deering Highlands neighborhood, a quiet residential area that's still close to downtown, the Jetport, and plenty of local spots. The home's been with the same family since the 70s, and while it's livable now, it's definitely ready for updates. There's a first-floor bedroom, hardwood floors, a fireplace with a wood stove insert, and 3 more rooms upstairs that could work as bedrooms or office space. This N-unit townhouse is tucked near Capissic Pond Park in a quiet setting that backs up to a natural habitat, so it feels a little more private than most condo options. It's got 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1 on each level, plus a vaulted dining area, a fireplace, and a deck off the living room. You're close to trails, coffee shops, and restaurants, but the layout is a little unconventional, which could be a plus or minus depending on your needs. This next one is a newer build, Unit 105 at the Goodwin, right in the heart of Portland's peninsula. It's the largest unit in the building and was finished in 2022, so everything inside is clean, modern, and energy efficient. You've got 9-foot ceilings, big windows, and a galley-style kitchen with quartz countertops and sleek European appliances. The location's tough to beat, walkable to coffee shops, restaurants, and bakeries, and the building meets Portland's green standards, which is a nice bonus. This 2-bed, 1-bath condo is right in downtown Portland. It's a good option for someone relocating, downsizing, or looking for a low-maintenance second home. The layout includes an eat-in kitchen, a living area, and even a little office nook. Nice if you're working remotely. You've got in-unit laundry, heat pumps, and a deeded parking spot, which is a big plus downtown. Your walking distance to restaurants, shops, and the waterfront, everything that makes Portland feel like a small city with big personality. This one's in Portland's West End, a 2-bedroom apartment that comes fully furnished with a bonus room you could use as a home office or gym setup. You've got off-street parking, it's pet-friendly, and you're walking distance to Maine Med, restaurants, trails, and everything the West End has going on. It's not a huge space, but for someone looking for a flexible city setup in a great neighborhood, it does check a lot of boxes. So, what does $500,000 really get you in New England? In Boston, it gets you location. You're living in a major metro with world-class hospitals, transit, tech, and culture, but it's going to be tight on space. Most homes are smaller condos or studios, often under 600 square feet. You're paying for access, not elbow room. In Portland, $500,000 gives you more. More square footage, more light, more neighborhood feel. You're still getting city vibes, craft food, art, walkable downtowns, but with a calmer pace and space to grow. Several listings had yards and multiple bedrooms. But here's the real bottom line. This comparison isn't just about square footage or finishes, it's about lifestyle. What kind of day-to-day are you hoping for? Do you want the energy and density of a global city or the coastal charm and community feel of Maine's biggest small city? Let us know which city wins in the comments, Boston or Portland. And hit that subscribe button. We've got more real estate insights and Maine market deep dives.